Hello everyone, thank you so very much for being here. I greatly appreciate having you, and I'm trying to contain my excitement. In today's video, we are going to be doing something very exciting. We are going to be doing a book haul, but not only that, we are going to be doing a special edition book haul where all of these books have some sprayed edges, some beautiful covers, some limited edition sort of thing. And I am just so excited to sit down and show you guys all of the beautiful books that I have gotten. I am so extremely grateful that I was able to get my hands on these, and I love watching these videos. Book hauls, book shopping vlogs are one of my favorite book videos to watch, one of my favorite videos to watch in general. And so when I got my hands on a good stack of books here, I just knew that I had to show you guys. So let me do a little background story and to explain how kind of all of this started. So I watched Alexa Ray's video on her setting up her entire bookshelf in her office. She just recently moved and she made a video of showing her entire new book room. And when I tell you guys, the video is over an hour long and I'm already rewatching it. When I tell you guys how beautiful her bookshelves are, I highly recommend to go and check out that video. Those type of videos are also one of my favorites because it is so satisfying and just nice to see how other people decorate their books. I will also leave the link to the video in the description because if it weren't for that video, we wouldn't be here making this book haul. She was showing all of her books and she was showing all of her special edition books. She was showing the books that she has gotten from Fairy Loot, Owl Crate, and probably Smut, and I was like, oh my gosh, I fell in love with the idea of collecting books. Of course, I've been collecting books already, but collecting books and getting my hands on these beautiful editions, limited edition books, sprayed edge books. It also really made me want to have book subscriptions to these book companies that release some of the most beautiful books I have ever seen. So then after that, I was on TikTok, and I don't remember what her name is, but I will leave her TikTok right here so you guys can go check her out. But she started off her video saying, I just found the most beautiful book. It is the ultimate cottagecore vibes. It is magic. It is romantasy. It is a special edition. It has sprayed edges. It has purple sprayed edges. She's like, this is the most beautiful book. Let's go get it. So she went and got this book, and when I tell you, I fell in love with the cover. I fell in love with the description that she was saying, and I just knew that I had to get my hands on it. So this is kind of how these books came. Because of course, after watching that TikTok, I was like, I need to get my hands on this book because it is so beautiful. The way that she described the book just sounded so magical and sounded perfect. Let me show you guys definitely one of the most beautiful books that I own. It is The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. Look at how beautiful. Can you see it? Can you see just how beautiful? Look at the fine details. There is a cat with wings. I think this is a library. That's the way that the TikToker described this book too, was it's based about a library in the middle of the forest. So the way that the sun is just has this beautiful glowy, it's golden hour hue, the beautiful details, I want to live there. I want to be there. And as you can see, the title is purple and the sprayed edges are also purple. I love it. The camera is picking it up a little more dark than it is in person. It's a little more lighter in real life, but it is absolutely gorgeous. This was a good place with kind people who cared about each other. There was a unicorn in the woods, mermaids in the coves, and the best raspberries she'd ever tasted. And there was Laren. Reading this book was like sitting in the sun watching bees in the foxgloves, a warm, peaceful delight of a novel. You can almost smell the jam and hear the ocean. I finished the book smiling. The spell shop is brimming with cozy charm, endearing characters, and reminders that sometimes the biggest risks lead to the sweetest rewards. The Spell Shop is about believing in the kindness of people even when you've seen nothing but cruelty. There is beauty in Kayla's building of a new and brighter world. There is courage in the love of this found family. Sarah Beth Durst is the hidden gem of the fantasy world. Those book reviews on the back just sold me even more. I don't know how to formulate words so beautifully like they did in the back, so I'm so glad that they can to show you just how wonderful and magical this book is going to be. Like, it's gonna feel like the sun is on you and it's gonna be cozy. It's gonna leave you smiling. I am so excited to read this book. Also, I would call this a special edition because of the sprayed edges, but also because I think it's limited time. I don't think they're going to continue to do the sprayed edges, but I could be wrong. A lot of the times I see that when a new book comes out and it's in sprayed edges, the first set of books that are rolled out will be in sprayed edges, and then after that, like after they're gone, like there's no more. I really wanted to get my hands on it while there were still sprayed edges because it's purple and it's gorgeous. The book is beautiful in itself, but the sprayed edges really does make it that much more beautiful. Then to the second book that I got, it is the Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. This cover as well is so beautiful. I love the colors. I think they go so well together. I love the hot pinks and purples and oranges and reds. I think they are gorgeous. And look at that, it also has pink sprayed edges. Also, I saw Natalie Lawyer have this book. I saw it in one of her videos and I was like, no way. Like, I didn't even know that they came out with pink sprayed edges. And when I went to Walmart to go look for this book, I saw this one and I was like, no way. Like, I definitely just came for one book. But then I saw this one and I was like, I need to get my hands on this book because it is just so damn beautiful. Also because I have been wanting to read a Catherine Center book. I have heard, I think like her Bodyguard is really good, the Rom-Commers, and there's a few other ones. I have like the covers in my mind, but I don't know the titles of them. But there is a handful of her books that I've heard so many people rave about. They said that it's just so good. And I wasn't sure which book to get from her, so like I hadn't gotten any. So when I saw this book, not only the title is catchy, but I saw that it was pink sprayed edges. I was like, okay, this is the first book that I'm gonna pick up from her. I'm so excited. Look at the freaking flowers. It is so beautiful. Also, I just got, oh, it even goes on the bottom. I also gotta say, just like a moment for appreciation for all of these book designers, because the pressure that these people gotta have to really make sure that they pull off the art to sell the book, like, it just sounds so intimidating as a job. And there's just so many books that are so beautiful, and these are all made from someone, and it's just so freaking awesome and fun. Oh my god, no way, this is beautiful. Ooh, yeah, that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it. Ooh, this is a little blue. Oh, I love it. It has like a little metallic writing like Funny Story does by Emily Henry. Look at that. This is so much fun. And the inside, that is gorgeous. I can't get over that. I didn't even open it and I bought it. Look at how freaking pretty. So this is actually Catherine Center's newest release, and I am so excited to read it. The cover, the sprayed edges, the inside just makes me that much more excited to pick the book up. Wow, it looks so freaking good. Wow, it just makes me really think about all the people that go into creating books, and to the writing, to the editing, to the publishing, to the creation, like the art of the covers. I've read Book Lovers and I've read The 7 Year Slip, and both of those, the people work in the book publishing world, and it just made me really think about everyone that goes into making this happen. I love it. It's so awesome. Then to the series that I just bought. This is the If Love series by Anna Hong. The first 3 are out right now. The 4th and last one is coming out next month. in the first week of August, the 4th book and final book is going to release, and it's also in sprayed edges. And when I was looking at buying these books, first off, I also heard about these books from Alexa Rae. She speaks so highly about Anna Hong. Like, I think one of her favorite series is the Twisted series, and she also speaks really highly about Anna Hong's other series. But I actually saw these books on Alexa Rae's shelf, and I was like, ooh, like it just like caught my eye immediately because of the sprayed edges. And I was looking at the description on Amazon, and that's where I saw that it said like the first set of books that they release are going to be in sprayed edges, and it's while supplies last. And when people say that, like when companies say like while supplies last, like limited edition, it really does something to your consumerism brain where it's like, I need those books, or I need that thing now, like limited edition, I need it. So it worked. I was at Target when I was buying the other books, and I saw the entire series out in sprayed edges. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get my hands on them so bad, and I did, and I'm so freaking excited. So the first book is If We Ever Meet Again. I loved the pink. It is so beautiful. The second book is If the Sun Never Sets. It's in this like really deep purple. I love it. The third book, If Love Had a Price. It's in this beautiful deep green. I don't even know if this is like an intertwined series or if they can be read as standalones, but I do know that each spine has something different. So this one looks like San Francisco or like California, I don't know. This one is the Statue of Liberty, so it's in New York, and this one I actually don't know. So they're all based in different places, but I don't know if it's an intertwined series or if they can be read as standalones or what, but they look so good, and romance is my favorite genre, so I am so excited to dive into these books. I had my eye on this book that was so beautiful in general. Like the cover was just so beautiful, and it sounded so intriguing, and I saw that I think it was Owl Crate came out with a special edition of the book, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. If only like I had a subscription with them and I was able to get my hands on the book. And then I stumbled across that book that looked so good on Pingo Books in the special edition of Owl Crate, and I got my hands on the book and I am so freaking excited. It actually shipped out to me so quick, so shout out to the seller. It like got here in like 3 days, literally. So I'm so excited to unbox this book and to see it in my hands. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited to see this book. Oh my goodness! It is so freaking pretty. It is so pretty. So I got my hands on The Kiss Countdown by Etta Easton. Look at that cover. It is so gorgeous. And then I haven't even seen the sprayed edges. Wow, it is so pretty. Look at it. So it's like stars in a night sky, and then it goes down to the moon. There's a rocket, there's the city. Oh my god, it is gorgeous. Wow. So okay, so I read the synopsis and it sounded so good. It's all like wrapped around the space worlds because our male main character is an astronaut. It sounds so good. I am so fascinated about space, so reading about an astronaut just sounds so good. So it says 3 months until blast off, 3 months to convince everyone their fake relationship is the real deal. But as the countdown gets closer, will they ignore the gravity that's pulling them together or give in to love and shoot for the stars? So here is the art on the book. Look at how pretty. And then it has the writing on the edge. And then there is art on the front. Wow. That looks like so much fun to read about. And then, yes, so cool. There is even another, I don't even know what this is called. Like, there's even art on the very back. How beautiful is that? Yay! I am so excited for this book. This book sounds so amazing and I am just obsessed with the sprayed edges. Yay! So freaking cute. Even her dress has stars. I love it. That is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed the book haul of all of these beautiful special editions. Definitely more of these to come because I just can't get enough of these beautiful books. I had already had a problem with buying books in general, but now knowing that there's a whole world of special editions, it's gonna be dangerous. But I am so very excited to just have these books in my hands and just go into each and every one of these worlds. And it's just so awesome how every single book that you read, you go into this just beautiful like universe and like its own world, and it's just so cool. I love reading. So that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so very much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!